2, 1, crescendo!
And on the blue lines, we see 1, 2, 3 preload notes, all finding their target in the speaker. However, Red Alliance, not to be outmatched, has done the same and has a couple of its robots grabbing more notes from midfield. Looks like Paradise coming back with another 80-33, getting one more, bouncing out of the speaker, and managing to get a total of 4 note score to the Blue Alliance's 5. Red, however, is ready to make up the difference. Highlander already picking up a note and scoring it in that red amp. However, on the opposite side of the field, Drew Robotics scores in red speaker and in blue speaker and Falcon X in blue's ramp. And across the field, 5700, looks like they are prepared to play some defense on the Blue Alliance. Either that or they're on the hunt for a note. But Blue, however, already has 2 notes in their amp, ready to amplify. And we have Raider Robotics coming back with a note for Blue. And it looks like they score that in blue speaker. And back on blue, meanwhile, Falcon X grabbing another note from this human player at the source. And blue speaker is now amplified. We'll see who's able to make it back and take advantage of that. On red, meanwhile, their own speaker is now amplified. Paradise briefly losing your grip on the note, but they pick it right back up, come back and score that in the speaker. And Highlander looks like they may have just barely scored in that amplified speaker as well. And those same 2 teams I mentioned already back on their way. This time Paradise headed to the amp, and Highlander following them, adding a second. Means Red is once again ready for application at any moment. And we have a very close match with a minute to go. Just 3 points separating our alliances. Red is trying to pull ahead a bit. They have an amplified speaker. Once again, 80-33 and 74-26, scoring 1 apiece. Paradise rushing back. Seeing the application has run out, they turn instead to their amp and are ready to start that pattern again. Red Alliance pulling ahead, but it is still a close match with just over 30 seconds. On the Blue Alliance, Falcon X at their amp. And Drew Robotics coming back with a note in tow. Trying to get that scored in the blue speaker, which is now amplified. Trying to take advantage of that. And we now have 20 seconds left. Red has amplified their own speaker as we enter the endgame period. It looks like Paradise and Drew still lining up, trying to score in that red speaker. On blue, meanwhile, Raider Robotics. They are at the chain. They have 7 seconds left, trying to get both on stage and score in that trap. 5 seconds left. Looks like 5700 parked for Red in the final seconds. Raider Robotics, they do not get that no score in the trap, but they do finish on stage for blue. Match by a score of 101-64. And that means, once again, Alliance number 2, your Red Alliance, stays in the upper bracket. We will see them playing next in match 11 against the winner of our previous match, match number 7.